Hey, welcome back, my amazing students. This is the Python mentor here, helping you master Python step by step. So on this lecture, what we're gonna do is we're gonna use super in a different way, all right? So on the last lecture, we were overriding this withdraw method here and creating a new method in the child class. And we did good, right? We learned a lot. Now, for those of you that are brand new, look for the playlist link in the description. Now, on this lecture, what I want to show you some extra things that you can do with super. Now, I'm going to go ahead and play around with this and create something a little bit better, a better example here, how we can use super. Right now, we're using a savings account. What I want to do is I want to go ahead and create something called a premium account, all right? Let's just go ahead and create a premium account from this, all right? Just like that. And then this one is going to have a name, a balance, and then instead of interest rate, let's make this a little bit more interesting. And let's say that we're going to give, since we're the bank, we're going to give the user a cashback percent, okay? And we're going to access the same thing here. This here would be the cashback. So we're going to initialize this in the child class, all right? Cashback. This is the only attribute that we are going to initialize here, okay? Now here, withdraw. We're gonna still override withdraw. That's okay. But what we're gonna do, let's go ahead and I'm gonna print something here so that way you can see this working. And I'm gonna say processing premium withdraw. As a matter of fact, I think premium, yeah. Withdraw. Here we go with the issue with that, right? And then this will go into that. And let's just put little dots here, something like that, right? Make sure that we have S strings here. Okay. Let's take out the fee. And let's take out this logic. What I'm gonna do, this logic here, I'm gonna use it from the parent, okay? So I'm gonna delete the logic from the child. The logic means this code here that's making all this work. I'm gonna delete it completely. And I'm gonna use the parent. How do I use the parent method? So I call the super function here, and I call the withdraw method on it. Just chain it right there. And that's it, right? Well, this takes a argument, and we're gonna give it amount. Of course, that's why it's required here, okay? And then it's gonna do all this and execute and print this or print this, right? And that's it. That's gonna call that. That's gonna call the parent withdraw. So we're gonna use the parent's logic. Now here, let's work with cashback. So cashback should be the amount times self cashback percent, okay? Whatever that percentage. We haven't not actually provided that percent yet, okay? That's gonna come in through the class when we call it. So yeah, that's that. And let's go ahead and work on the balance here. And the balance should also add and assign cashback. That's gonna come in, that we got here, okay? And then we're gonna print. All right, guys, forgive me if I seem a little slow right now, but what I was thinking about doing something else, and I was just processing all that while I was actually writing and teaching at the same time, which is crazy, right? Improvising. Anyway, let's go ahead here and say cash. Let's make sure that I have this F string. It's like this is created for me automatically, right? I start with this, and I need to stop thinking like a million things at the same time, but it's just my nature, guys. It's my nature, all right? And let's just say this new balance is self balance. Okay. Alrighty. We don't even need this. We're not adding any interest. We just have that withdraw there, okay? So we're gonna call this a regular account. That's okay. And this would be premium. All right, premium, just like that. Maria, this time is gonna have 2,000 and cashback should be maybe 2% or something like that. Okay. This would be a regular withdrawal, and let's do a premium withdrawal. And Maria has 2,000, so I'm gonna do, let's say 300, like that. Let me print regular withdrawal. I don't know if we have that working 100%. We'll find out in a minute, and then I'll do Maria as a second here. All right, so let's go ahead and execute this. And you can see now this says processing premium withdrawal for Maria. Maria withdrew 300. We got $1,700 left. But since we added some cash back of $6, now the balance is $1,706. All right. Jose's balance is, of course, $1,100. And Maria's balance right here, right, from Chase Bank. Good stuff, guys. All right. So this is how you can actually use the parents' logic, right, and still override the method. So we're using the logic from the method and overriding it at the same time with some extra things. We are adding some extra stuff into that method, but we're using the logic right here by chaining, right, the method with super, just like we did with init on the last lectures, right? Anyway, guys, thank you so much. Hopefully this will show you how to do some extra things and how to master OOP in Python. I'll see you guys in the next following lectures. Give me a like. Make sure that you go and watch the next video, guys. Very important. I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care.